We are live at Fenway for the Jimmy Fund Radio-Telethon, which I'm looking up, $751,000 we have already raised just since this morning. And we are, if you hit $1 million by the end of the day, it's been very nice. The Hales said they're going to match this, and all of a sudden, boom, it goes to $2 million right at that moment. So let's see if we can do it by the end of the show. That would be nice. You can donate over the phone if you'd like at 877-738-1234 or online at jimmyfund.org. You can text to give as well, any amount. The word KCANCER to 56512. I will say one thing about the Red Sox. They put their money where their mouth is. Mm-hmm. We have had a Red Sox fest here. We had Willier on earlier.
Nothing but superstars.
Nothing but superstars, and the superstar parade continues as we've got Ceddanne Rafaela, Andruw Monasterio here in studio with us. Gentlemen, thank you for coming by. We appreciate it.
No, thank you guys for inviting us over.
Yeah. We saw you hanging out with Brenna, one of the patients over there, getting some pictures. Is that cool when you get to meet the actual people that this is helping, that you guys are coming on to raise money for?
Yes, of course. I think for them and for us, it means a lot, the help that they gave the people, and then I think they really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I want to ask you guys, let's start off about like the chaos that this season in a great way has turned into. The beginning, obviously, things weren't working out great. Then all of a sudden, boom. Laser show. You guys all of a sudden go on this 15-game winning streak. People got their shirts off over their heads. What was it like going from, oh man, I don't know if things are going to pop, to all of a sudden just being what you were like, playing like the best team in baseball, all in like a span of a couple months?
The thing is, in there in the clubhouse, we were waiting for the moment that we had the faith that our time was going to come, and then we just keep grinding every day and in there and keep the team tight, and then we had a great run.
Can I ask you about Chad Tracy? Like, did he help at all by any chance?
Oh yeah, for sure. We know Tracy in spring. Well, this is my first season with the Red Sox. I knew him in spring training, so I knew him before there being an interim manager. So he's a nice guy. So he helped him a lot because I'm an infielder. He working with Flores, with the bench coach, and he helped me in the spring training. And he come to me and talking to me, And my situation in the spring training was if I gonna make the team or not. So I made the team, and he was the AAA manager at that moment. And we have a different conversation in spring training, but I'm glad he's here, and obviously he helped us in this momentum. How he said, keep the clubhouse tight, and for me, it's a marathon. These are 162 games. You can have a good back break, but you have to be tight. And you have to if you have a bad day or good day, you have to forget that about it and be ready for the next one.
Is that? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, Ceddanne, you seem like the most optimistic person. You never doubted, right? I bet you never had a doubt.
No, since the beginning of the year, when they interviewed me, and I told the reporters, we have to keep playing ball, and you guys gonna see where we're gonna be in August, end of September is in the fight, and that's where we are right now. I've never doubted this team, and I really have faith in this group and what we can accomplish. I trust everyone in there in that clubhouse, and yeah, man, and I never doubted.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm curious, Andruw, your previous 3 years were in Milwaukee. Now you're in Boston. A little different, kind of fandom here, right? Yeah. And I'm just curious how it's been adjusting to, the way fans are here versus where you were in Milwaukee. How's that experience been for you?
I feel I adjust so quick. I'm the type of person, I live my life day by day. And obviously it was a little weird when I get to spring training, but I started to 1 week, I was fine. I feel I'm be a social teammate. I want to talking to everybody. Doesn't matter if you're speaking English or speaking in Spanish. I try to be a good teammate, and I feel I was adjusting so quick. And also, I love these fans. This fan base is awesome. I love how they wait for you outside the clubhouse. That's awesome. That's something I don't see in Milwaukee. Yeah. But so for me, it's so unique, Boston Red Sox fans are so unique, and they go everywhere. So we went to Pittsburgh the last couple of days, and there's more chance for us and for the Pirates. That's something I appreciate a lot.
What do you make of the news that Roman Anthony is going to be in Portland tomorrow?
I mean, it's great. Obviously, to have him back on the field to grind with us would be great. I was always texting him, asking him how he's feeling when we was down there and at the complex. And yeah, I think he looks great. Swing looks great, and I can't wait to see him back with us.
What would he text you? Like, I'm so lonely down here in Florida.
No, it just respond like, yeah, bro, I feel good. Can't wait to get on the field with you guys and those type of things.
That's awesome. So, all right, when you take a look at this next stretch that you've got as you head on, you got now, Rutsch is on the team now, and things are, you're kind of in the home stretch. What do you think you guys need to do, like, to lock in and to get going? What are the keys, do you think, to end this season on a strong note to get you guys where you want to be for the playoffs?
No, I think keep doing what we're doing. We have a great stretch, a 15-win streak, and then we went on another one, a 9-game win streak.
Yep.
And you say you had maybe a rough road trip, but we're back home, and then we're gonna start a new streak.
Get some more home cooking, right?
Yeah.
What I feel for me is like we only have like a bad week, But if you watch the game, it was more like offensive side, So it's part of the game, Offensively, you don't want to have like a 20 hitting streak every day, So everybody's not going to be at the right moment at the play. Hitting is the hardest thing to do in the sport, So for me, was like we are like a little like we let a lot of guys on base, but besides that, we can start again today, So that's part of the game. And like this week could be like really awesome again, So that's part of baseball. So the only thing you have to be positive, grinding, and like you have to like forget so quick. If you are 0-for-4 with 4 strikeouts, 4-for-4 with 4 homers, you have to forget it right away because you have to be ready for the next.
Well, guys, let's hope that things continue to roll. We appreciate you guys coming on with us. Thank you so much. We got Ceddanne Rafaela, Andruw Monasterio. Thank you so much for coming on here. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
And let's raise some money, too. 877-738-1234. You can also go to jimmyfund.org and donate there as well.